Hey guys, Captain Walnut here with a mob sorter for 1.2. And you guys that have been following me know that I've been working on a mob sorter for pretty much every snapshot of Minecraft so far. And it's nice to finally have a stable version of Minecraft where I don't have to worry about changes all the time. Oh yeah, I got it turned off. Let me turn it on real quick. Master switch on. Let's go ahead and put those guys back in there. Okay, so, so some pretty major changes between the last snapshot and now. For instance, you know that my last mob sorter was based on the speed between creepers and zombies. There was a difference in speed, so I sorted them based on that. But now the creepers and zombies walk at the same speed, so we got to use some other method of sorting. So there's two choices. We could either depend on creepers running away from cats or zombies running towards villagers. And the creepers running away from cats is far too unreliable, so we got to resort to the zombies chasing villagers, which is really highly reliable. So as you saw here, this drop right here is for skeletons, this drop right here is for creepers, and this drop right here is for zombies. And for a sorter like this, you would just capture them in a little basin and then go do what you will with them, be that an arena or maybe some experiments or something like that. Okay, so the premise of how this all works. Let me drop 3 more guys in here just so I can show you it working again. And then we'll put in the skeleton and then the creeper. So the way it works is the snow golem shoots this zombie over here continuously, and this creeper is just trapped for now. Shoots this zombie over here continuously. The guys get in the crossfire and get angry at that snow golem. Now, something to know is that they slowed down the fire of snow golems a lot. So that's why I have this winding path in here to give the mobs more time to get hit by that snow golem. So then when they come over here, the skeletons and the creepers are going to track off in this direction to try and go get that snow golem. When the skeletons get in, let me put in a couple real quick. When they get up to here, when the skeletons get up to here, they will, once they get within range of the golem, they're going to shoot and will instantly stop moving. So that makes them fall down this gap. The creeper is just going to cross right over, and the sign trick is gone now. We can't use signs to make skeletons or to make mobs walk over a gap like we want to. So instead, I'm just using 2 trapdoors here. So the creeper that's walking along here would think that these are both full blocks and can just keep walking and just fall down the gap. What else? The zombie, once he gets to this point, he's just going to walk straight forward, and same thing with the gap. He's going to try and get right to this villager here and fall in the gap. Yeah. So that's the very, very basics for how it works. This system, though, is volume dependent. If there's too many guys going through here, it will fail. And that's mostly because right here, with these zigzag patterns to try and give the mobs more time to get through and get hit by the snow golem, we have to worry about clogging. We have to worry about when skeletons are right here, they're at such an angle where they'll try and shoot the snow golem. They won't be able to hit them, but they'll try and shoot them. And if there's a creeper in the way, the creeper is going to blow up and destroy your mob system. So that's what this is right here. This is an attempt to regulate the number of mobs going through. And let me just drop in a bunch of zombies to show you that. Just pretend this is where your mob system would empty out. And then you got a little regulatory thing here with fence gates. You could probably use one more stage to slow it down even more. But you can see it slows it down, so pretty much just one mob at a time will get through. Like I said, it could use one more stage because occasionally more than one mob does get through, and then that gives you a chance of this thing messing up. Yeah, so you can see all the zombies are going over there, even though they're getting hit by the snow golem. Let me put in a bunch of creepers to show that working. And yeah, so the other thing we got here is the other thing that this redstone's doing is if this mob were to despawn, then the mobs passing through here would no longer be in a condition that they would be sorted. So what we got to do is we switch the water stream from flowing this way to flowing this way, and then you just instantly kill off the mobs. When a mob is back here, so you'd have some sort of mob router to bring a mob over here, probably a spider since you can separate those based on size. Then the redstone will activate these, we'll switch these pistons over, and we'll also open up this piston transistor to allow this clock pulse to activate these fence gates. Same thing, this switch does the same thing, deactivates the trigger and inverts the signal to these pistons so that the water flows the other way. Now the only annoying thing with this is that creepers fight the water currents really well, as you've been seeing, but once they get through it all, they go to their designated slot. And let me fall down here and show you that, look, we got a pile for creepers, pile for skeletons, and a pile for zombies. So it's doing what we expect it to do. Alright, well that's the basics of this guy. I just wanted to get this mob sorter out real quick so you guys could see it. I will provide a world download so you can explore this thing a little bit more. Feel free to comment on the video or PM me if you have any more questions, and I'll try to answer them as best as I can. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys building this thing in 1.2 and sorting out your mobs. Alright, talk to y'all later. Bye-bye. Actually, before I let you go, let me just, a couple things I forgot to mention. So this minecart right here, you might be wondering what it's for if you haven't seen my other videos. That is because we need the skeleton to be able to see the snow golem to be able to shoot. If there was just a solid wall there, he would just walk forward and act exactly like a creeper. So we need something, an open gap so they can shoot, but we need something in the way so the arrow doesn't actually hit the snow golem, and that's why we're using a minecart. Let me show you this thing. If this snow golem somehow despawns, or gets killed in this case, you see the water instantly switches over, so it's flowing this way, and the gate is locked so that this one stays closed and this one stays open. So all the mobs that are currently in the system that haven't gotten to a point where they can get sorted yet will just get killed off. So we'll put him back. And there you go. Now it's flowing back in so the mobs can get sorted again. And this thing's running again. And let's just show it with a mix of mobs going in. Some skellies, some creepers. And there is a chance this can get overloaded since I have not built that fourth stage yet. Like I said, it does need a fourth stage to slow down the mobs a little bit better. But yeah, I just wanted to show it with more than one mob. More than one kind of mob going through at a time. So two improvements. One could be to shrink this redstone down a little bit so we can smush this thing closer to the crossfire area so that the mobs, like you see the skeleton right now, suddenly decide he want to be back in the gates. So that way, so that then he was walking against the water current, so he's slowing down the whole thing and gives the other mobs a chance to catch up to him. So that might add clogs. The other thing, like I said, is the fourth stage. So, and I haven't really been watching the mobs get sorted, but you saw the zombies going down there out of the corner of the screen. Here you see the creepers going forward, and the skeleton goes to where he belongs. And we'll just fall down again and show that, look, pile for skellies, pile for creepers, pile for zombies. Again, you wouldn't kill them off right away. You'd probably store them and do something with them like an arena, or maybe have the skeletons line up so they shoot the creepers so you can get a fireworks display, or maybe a fully automatic cobblestone farm, or maybe have a room full of wood that was pushed there by pistons, and then the creepers would blow up on the wood and then auto harvest the wood for you, or just something along those lines. Again, I just wanted to get this video out really quick so you guys could get some ideas and get cracking on tweaking it for your own purposes. Alright, well, thank you again for watching, and please feel free to ask me questions if you have any, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.